Hi guys, basically a short video, maybe it's gonna be a long one, I don't know wherever it's gonna go. I want to make an announcement. I finally understood why I wasn't claying for so long. So basically, I'm sitting here looking through my artworks and trying to choose some artworks to make puzzles. I have a few artworks which are really detailed, like really interesting, which I can make puzzles from, but primarily all the others are just boring. I look at them now from the position where I am now, I don't know, either my technology of work has grown, or maybe my fantasies are now wanting to spread somehow wider and bigger. I feel that I want to make huge artworks, like at least A1 size, like that. Like the deer picture that I have on my wall, that one, something that big. Because like I'm looking, for example, at my owl on the screen at the moment. Here's my computer, here, see? And I'm like, this one is one of my most favorite artworks. And this one is actually great. This is still something I adore. I look at some others, I'm like, something's missing. Like, if that would be a painting, I could add here more, there more, some more details, some more. It's like when it's bigger, you can do so much more when there is more space. But if you do that from clay, first of all, it's so much clay. Secondly, if I want to make it in a scale, like it would be sort of like A5 or A6, but bigger, like the stones would need to be that big. Where am I gonna get such a huge but flat labradorite or some other filigree details and all that? So I think I worked in miniature, but now I want to spread wide and explore more, bigger, and sort of dive into each detail and have a space in each detail to go. Sort of, I need to enlarge in order to make even more details in each piece. I guess I think I've got this epiphany right now that I'm looking at my deer and I'm like, that's the size. And I'm looking at these, it's like, if I stretch them, there's nothing there. There's so much emptiness. When it's tiny, it looks so intricate. But if I stretch it, I could add so much more detail. But like, you know, if I want to print a poster or make a blanket out of this design, or like what I'm trying to make a puzzle for myself, because I was thinking, why don't I just do puzzles? And I just... So yeah, I decided I think I'm gonna be a painter now and bye-bye polymer clay. At least that's how I feel right now. Probably some of you are really sorry to hear that, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be producing beautiful artworks. I will. I'll just it's like, I think that the butterfly wings are starting to form, and I'm starting to start thinking towards some sort of direction which attracts me. Because nowadays, like, you know, I'm sitting on Instagram scrolling down, and I'm so mesmerized by paintings. And when I see polymer clay, I still adore figurines and things like that. But when I look at some other artworks, I'm like, boring. And it's not because I'm cool and other people are boring. Not at all, not that. It's just like, I think I got everything that I possibly could out of this material. And somehow I just totally lost interest in that. I mean, I've never experienced anything like that before. I've been always drawing or painting, and then I discovered polymer clay. I got fascinated. 10 years passed, you know, of practicing polymer clay and all that, but this is the conclusion I came to. I guess some of you will say, that's okay, changing medium is fine, but for me it's like such a huge a change. It's a new era beginning for me, and I don't know where it's gonna take me, and I'm actually kind of worried and scared, and on the other hand I'm excited because I really want to continue to create my artworks in a similar style, because this is my style. I established it, and I have some signs and some techniques which I used, but I want to transform them into painting. Because painting for me is also more challenging, as I perfected my skills, my hands in polymer clay, but painting the same things, it's much harder. So I'm also learning how do you draw this so it looks transparent, so it looks shiny, so it looks like leather. What do I do? So it's also development. Maybe that's also, yeah, maybe that's also one of the reasons that I stopped sort of feeling that I am developing. But then, of course, some people can say that, you know, you can try imitation like others, like to go even deeper and more professional into polymer clay, you need to start imitating. That's kind of what I'm thinking. You need to start imitating different materials. So yeah, you need to start imitating different kind of natural materials in order to look even more professional, because, you know, I have a particular level of professionalism which I achieved, and when I look at the artworks which I feel are much better than mine, all I see there is the technique of how it looks like something else. So the techniques that people use to make it look like glass, to make it look like leather, to make it look like... So it's all like this imitation game all the time. You know what I mean? And I want to do real sort of, maybe I want to go back to classics, to classical material. So I'm not trying to disencourage you, whatever the English word for that is. Please stay inspired. And if you love polymer clay, use it, because for 10 years I loved it so much, but somehow I decided to get back to painting again. Where I can obviously say that 10 years ago I wasn't any kind of painter at all, and also maybe polymer clay itself. And also I am so very grateful. It helped me to discover the style which I want to look at as well, and I want to work with. So this fantasy, this fairy tale, these beautiful creatures that stare at you, these stone-like elements that they are holding, these like a geometrical artworks that I kind of do. I do get inspired a lot of from tattoo arts, which also is sort of these graphical designs and all these things. So yeah, I guess just these kind of thoughts in my head right now, and I'm sitting here thinking about that and thinking I need to share that with my friends, with my followers, with supporters, because I'm not really talking to you much. I'm not really just posting pictures of my countryside life and all things, but you like me as an artist as well. So you need some sort of, how do you call it? Some sort of interview thing with me as an artist. I don't know, yeah. So basically, yeah, that's all I kind of wanted to say. That wasn't that short video, really. I'm just in my bedroom. Sorry for these clothes and all that. I just spontaneously felt like that's the reason why I need to tell them all now. So I'm not gonna tell you, please expect new artworks from me now. I'm gonna be pumping them out. No, there probably will be much less of them now, because they will be bigger and much harder to make, but at least they will be exciting. And also because the gardening season is coming, and also the house needs a total rebuild. Maybe for this whole year I'm not gonna make much, but I'm trying. See, I've done that bunny, I'm painting that deer, made some flowers, made some other things. Like when creativity comes out, I'm trying to direct it in some way or another, but life has diversed me into a countryside and a different country with a new husband and a cow. So a lot of things has changed since I've been a Londoner. Posh, fancy Londoner. I've never been posh, sorry. I mean, I had this weird hairstyle and I pretended to be someone who I never was. Or maybe that was just me at that point. Anyway, I feel good. I feel good. This is a very interesting realization. And so somehow I'm going to try to go somewhere from this point and just listen to what I want, listen to who I am, and listen to where my soul wants to head now in an artistic way. Because when you're born an artist, you kind of have to be one all of your life, but sometimes it's challenging to be a birther of beauty all the time. That's why people take breaks and people start to think on things and trying to understand why you do that. That all reminds me a little Japanese movie, Kiki's Delivery Service, and probably most of you can relate. You've seen that movie. So like how she was flying and being so inspired and doing things just because she wanted to do that things, and then she just lost inspiration, and then she just couldn't even understand why she was doing that. Why did she like it? And then she realized. So this is one of my favorite cartoons, and sometimes I do feel like that little witch who had a little bit of magical breakdown and then she found herself again, because she understood that the reason why she does magic is because she helps people. And also that's also one of the reasons why I do my art, which is also not just one of the reasons, but this is one of the most rewarding things in me making art, is because of all the letters. It's because of you guys, how you appreciate it, how it helps you, how it inspires you, how it saves you from depressions, and all sorts of letters that I receive from you with gratitude and all that. So thank you for being there for me. I'm glad that I am there for you. I'm gonna try to do my best as much as I can with my new family life and countryside life, and all the future that holds, all the different surprises for me, I guess. Still trying to become a mother. So when that happens, even less time will be for some point. But yeah, I'm gonna keep you on track. I'm gonna keep you updated on all of these things, on all of the journey. Now that you are with me, hop on, hop off if you're bored, or hop on if you are new people and you're just interested in how it goes. Thank you so much for listening for 10 minutes of my blabbing. Thank you very much. Bye.